Hi, BoobTube. Working on the Miata again today, and since I'm waiting on some stuff so I can finalize the motor mounts, I figured today would be a good day to take the doors apart and cut the shells out so that they're floppy shell thing, and add some lightness. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'll bring you along for the action. Here we go. Alright, so first things first, this black tar sealant stuff that's on the door, you don't want to touch it. It's disgusting. It gets everywhere. You can't get it off. It's worse than grease. It's worse than anti-seize. So what I intend to do is to peel the plastic back. Well, I'm going to take everything out of the door that I can first, peel the plastic back, pull the window out, and then cut outside of the black tar so I don't have to mess with it, and then just chunk the shell that's left over. So let's go ahead and get started removing blown speakers and the door mechanism, and get everything removed so that we can cut the door out. Alright, so that was a lot harder than it should have been, mainly because all the wiring is out in this car, so I didn't have a way to power the windows to roll it up so that I could get to the bolts that hold the window into the assembly, which is what you saw me sticking my arms down in the window to get undone. But if you undo all the window track bolts and everything and pull them out, and there's a couple on the bottom as well, it makes it a lot easier to wiggle around in there and get stuff undone. So now I'm going to pull all the window tracks out, and I'm going to pull the quarter window out so that it doesn't break when I'm cutting all this out, and get all that adjusted, and then we'll start cutting the door frame out. So not a very hard process, it's pretty simple. You can see that this stuff that I'm talking about is just disgusting. It doesn't stick to your finger that bad, but if you rest like a piece of clothing up against it, man, it's in it, and that's done. And everything that you wash with that piece of clothing afterwards, this stuff like bleeds into. So it's some nasty stuff. You really don't want it on your clothes. So let's get back to pulling the rest of this stuff out. This should pull freely because I've got it unbolted, so you pull it one way or the other, and it should allow that piece to come out. So let's get to it. Alright, so as you saw, that's quite a bit of cutting, but once you get to this point, it's pretty much just trimming everything up and cleaning up all your cuts so that you don't cut yourself in the car. I'll do that off camera because there's no reason to show you all that. But got to clean some cuts up over here because there's a whole bunch of reinforcements on the door, since you know that's the one spot where it's likely to bend. I intend to leave the crush bar in. After I weigh the car, if it's not suitable for what I want, then I might cut it out. But for now, I'm okay with it staying in here. All the wiring I will cut out. I won't keep the electric mirrors. Everything will be like, you'll adjust the mirror by pushing on it. So all that'll come out. But for that, guys, I know this was just a simple, cut job, but hopefully you enjoy it. It's really just I'm trying to do better than what I did with the truck, which was the truck about 3/4 of everything that I didn't record with the camera. So I'm trying to do the opposite with this so that I have it for future. But anyways, guys, until next time, happy brapping.